Hi, boys and girls. It's your old pal, ManiacClown. You may remember me from such other works as previous Something Awful Christmas album submissions, Wake Me Up on Christmas Morning, and a terrible Genuine parody called Reindeer, as well as being the creator of the role-playing game, Metal World. Well, what, I ask you, is more metal than Norse mythology? Not much, I'd say. In keeping with the Yule tradition combined with modern popular culture, I've come up with this little story about elves, Santa, Frosty, and combat at the Norse Pole. It's called Jingle Bell Ragnarok. Have a listen.
At last, I have found it. I have finally reclaimed the Star of Niflheim. With it, I now have the power to put an end to One Eye and claim his day for myself. In the time primordial, I was all. Now, I am almost not, withered from my time in the underworld. But soon I shall be more, much and many more. Go now, piece of me. Approach the home of my great-grandson that I may see him through your eyes. If he and his see you, fire upon it. Let them. They may have escaped death in the great world fire, but they'll not do it again.
'Tis a beautiful morn, Herbie, for hence 'twill be Christmas Day. At least, so shall say the calendar.
What mean you, Santa?
I've seen the omens, Herbie. Tell me, has the shimmering sky of late seemed a bit off to you?
The color has been a bit strange, with some crimson mixed in where there'd been none.
And the wind, it bites harder now? Aye? A bit wetter? More penetrating?
It is, but I thought it the effects of what men call climate change.
Oh, aye, yet at the same time, nay. 'Tis unnatural in that regard, and at the same time in another. Do you follow?
You speak true, All-Father Christmas. In my ancient elven bones, I too have felt it, though I recognized it not until now. Can it be?
I fear so.
He comes, then.
It is as the signs portend. The frosty one comes anon.
No! Prithee, no!
Aye, Herbie. With every jiggle of my belly I regret speaking thus. But the Jingle Bell Ragnarok is upon us. Gather your brethren. We meet in the central workshop in an hour's time. Ho, my loyal Yule Oliver! Cease your toils and hear me. For these long centuries you have served me. Together, after the fall of Asgard, we came down Yggdrasil's one remaining branch to Midgard. We came to this place, far from the eyes of man, where we could reinvent ourselves for a new world. After a time, the legend of Santa and his elves grew, allowing us to once again deal with the mortals of this world. We have adapted to the world around us, while taking care to remember who we were. Another remembers too. As the lore masters among you know, he whose body made the world and sky escaped this realm after the Flame Titan's rampage. Scarcely even a shadow of his former self, he followed us in secret down the World Tree. That ill wind blowing at your back as we fled the burned land, 'twas he, slinking invisibly to Midgard with us. Since that day, he has searched for the Star of Niflheim, from whence flows the cold of the void itself. With that power, he may reclaim the might that was his, seeking to return to greatness.
But Santa, can you not repel him? Are you not chief among all the figures of myth and legend?
Ho ho ho! Friend elf, as you say, I am indeed among the more revered of the gods of today, whether they are thought of as such or not. But I am not the warrior I once was, for that is not part of my image among mortals any longer. Still, were he to come, I think that we could at the very least give good account of ourselves. So long as he does not find the star, he is no threat. Still, perhaps he has, and the signs make me fear that is so. Should he come, I know not what form his coming may take.
Our Father, something approaches from the southeast.
Fie! I suspect I shall soon be educated. What is it, Watcher?
It appears to be some manner of shambling man, of snow.
A snowman? Fie again! 'Tis he. I know it in my ancient bones. Prepare to open the gate!
Ah, therein lies the last of my line. Well found, my servant. He always did enjoy his fortresses. Get around it. Give me a view of their defenses. If he comes out, meet him. His dread shall sweeten my conquest.
Ho! Watchers! Is it still here?
Aye, it's circled around the perimeter and comes now at your back.
Ah, you speak truly. Hail, snowman. None travel here. Who are you, and from whence come you?
I believe you know who I am, yet at the same time, I am not. I have found that which I sought. You know of what I speak.
Aye? What of it then? And why speak you in riddles? Are you Ymir or are you not?
What you see with your eye is not, yet what you hear is.
Magic, then.
It is. The star allows much. 'Tis a pity for you that you never found it, or you might still rule the 9 worlds.
Ho! Cease your tauntings. They are as naught to me. What mean you then? To destroy us with the power that animates this simulacrum?
That depends.
On what, exactly?
If you surrender your seat of power and live, I shall allow you to continue on, living as you may, so long as you do not challenge my rule. Your retinue may remain, so long as they serve me.
And if not, then what? You take the North Pole, wipe us out, and destroy Christmas? Think you not that humanity would hate you?
What matters that? A few men compared to ruling existence?
As I did before the great cow birthed your grandfather from a salt lick? Oh, aye. You could rule the splendor of this world as you did a few sparks and some mist. But then, dead god, your time should be done. Does rule bring you true life again?
It may, with the power of the star. The only way to find out is to retake my body and drink in the power of men's worship, whether out of admiration or fear.
You would then ruin children's joy. and with it the joy of all the children of Ask and Imbla. Humanity would become as cold as you. I say thee nay, shade of the cosmos. Come as you are, if you may.
Count on it then.
Santa?
Say no more. I know your heart, and you are wise to feel the fear you do. We are few, and his power is unknown. We must prepare.
Happy birthday, minions! The red one now knows us. You, what else does he know? He knows fear. And you, what shall he soon know? Defeat. All of you! What else shall he know? Death! Yes! And who shall teach him? You! Now go! Go, my hoarfrost horde, and crush the denizens of the North Pole! Cross this frozen bridge across the strait. Storm their walls as the dawn breaks. Take creation back for the primordial titan. Take it for me!
Ho! Herbie, how go the preparations?
Half the Yule-Alver have remained on toy duty, that we may still have Christmas should we win the day. The other have opened the box of the Midnight Sun and retrieved the weapons therein.
As I can see, you've brought it. After all this time, my spear has changed form. I wonder what else has changed about it. It now bears a peppermint scent, befitting its new seeming. Ooh, this tip of mistletoe is sharp indeed. Ho ho ho! Then again, it would be, would it not?
Aye, it would at that.
In all these centuries, Herbie, it has been lonely. I, the Yule-Alver, have been my companions, but I am the last of my kind, at least the last that may reach this world, and the last that are as they were. If any of my people remain, I know them not. Some small part of me, that part which exists within even the mightiest and most stalwart, would welcome defeat. But that part is the naughtiest of cowards. Nay, nay, we must each of us give it a sleighful of coal. Come, Herbie, let us hitch ourselves to pull it. Watchers, see you aught?
We do. Upon the horizon, another snowman approaches.
Only one?
Aye, it appears. Nay! More come over the hill! 'Twas but a herald!
I see glimpse in the distance. Ice, if my eyes still be true. How many?
Scores of them, it appears. Hundreds, perhaps.
As I fear. This is it then, my friends. The Jingle Bell Ragnarok is upon us. This day shall be either our finest or our last. I know that at least some of you will not see another Christmas, and for that I am truly sorry. Still, mayhap that shall allow you to return to what remains of my hall and our home, if any of it does. Steel yourselves then, and those who remain will sing carols of valor for the fallen. The new sons of Niflheim come for us. Show them what a Christmas miracle is. And you, Rudolph, need not your glamour any longer. Return, old friend, as you were, as you truly are. Now, we'd ride against the past. By my beard! Fall back, my Yule-Alvar! Guardian, hear me!
Command me.
All this time, you have gloriously stood watch, keeping back that darkness we found that had followed us when first we arrived. It is time, lad. Whatever it be, do it. Release the lock and flee. Scatter! Scatter, my Yule-Alvar! He comes! The Krampus is freed!
Thumpity thump thumpity!
Fight! Fight, my brave Yule-Alvar! Fight with the once shining one at your side! Even in my long centuries as a god of battle, seldom if ever did I know savagery such as his. Ymir, I call to you. Show yourself, Titan of the Mists. I know you can hear me.
Aye, jolly old elf. I shall. I was dead, but no coward was I.
Was? Nay, you still are dead, are you not?
No more than Balder is now, I'd hazard. I followed him out as he left Hell, changed though death had made him over time. If the land of the dead has no claim to you, can it not be said that you are then for all purposes that matter alive?
Whatever the form of your existence, I ended it once, and I shall do so again.
Ah, but then you fought me with your brothers. Now it is only you. Your elves can barely hold themselves against my duplicates. They'd stand no chance against me.
Aye, you speak truly, I'll admit. We all know that. How many more of these devils have you made, damn your beard? I see them falling before your guide's brutality, seemingly faster than you can reinforce them.
Aye, but they need only hold long enough for me to best you, grandson.
If you can, devil of the hoarfrost! Ha!
Ah! Ha ha! Ah! You've grown fat. Yet it amazes me that you fight as you do.
Think you that this is fat? Ha! Nay, I've merely taken to wearing looser clothing. My warrior's might has not diminished. Ha! 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 Aye. How's that for putting this spear in spearmint? Ho ho ho!
Oh! How is this?
Grandfather Ymir, in life, you were no warrior. You cannot be blamed for this. For who did you have to war with? but my brothers and I. That was not even enough to train, much less flourish as a fighter. I've fought giants, and other gods, and monsters. You thought to stand against a war god? You thought to overrun us with your magics? Aye, some of my Yule have fallen, and Krampus is gravely wounded by your frozen legion. But with the Star of Niflheim broken, your power is gone. You'll be aught but a shade once again. Though with no force to give you body, you'll be heard only in the howling north wind.
Fly upon you and your festival. May your sleigh crash to the Niflhel. Far from the light you bring the mortals. Far from warmth and far from memory. So passes my mouth from existence. This curse be the last it shall speak.
Bah. It'll take another end of the world before I have a care for your curses. Yule, gather and tend to the wounded, especially Krampus. See that he does not die, for he seems to have misliked it enough the first time that I wish not to find out what a second time would do to him. Ho ho ho!
Ho, ho, ho! Wasn't that fun, boys and girls? I sure thought it was. Thanks for listening, and join me again next year, when I and the rest of the Something Awful forums bring you yet another holiday treat. Until then, Merry Christmas, or Happy Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, Yule, or whatever other sort of winter holiday you choose to observe.